After 60, the greatest waste of time is not slowing down. It is continuing to live as if you still have to carry the whole world. Because after 60, there are things that look right. They look kind. They look responsible. But quietly, they are becoming the biggest drain on your time and energy. Not because you did something wrong, but because they belonged to an earlier season of your life, and they no longer fit who you are now. Many people over 60 stay busy all day long, yet when evening comes, a strange feeling settles in. Tired, but not fulfilled. This video is not about what you should add to your life. It's about 5 things that after 60 are no longer worth carrying forward. Not so you live less, but so you live lighter, clearer, and more true to yourself in the time you still have. 1. Spending too much time being needed. For most of your life, being needed was a good thing. It gave you value, purpose, a place in your family, your work, your community. You became the problem solver, the reliable one, the person everyone turned to. But after 60, there is a hard truth to accept. Being needed is no longer the same as being fulfilled. You can end the day having done many things for many people and still feel empty when the lights go out. Not because you failed, but because you gave without ever asking, is this still nourishing me? After 60, time is no longer something to prove yourself with. It is something to experience. If most of your time is spent responding, fixing, and carrying, that is no longer contribution. That is depletion. Not every call needs to be answered. Not every request needs a yes. Sometimes the wisest thing you can do is stop being necessary in other people's lives so you can finally be present in your own. 2. Carrying everyone else's emotions. Many older adults don't just carry tasks, they carry emotions. You listen to every worry. You soften every conflict. You try to keep everyone okay, even when you're not okay yourself. This didn't start after 60. It's been happening for decades. But now a different question matters. Is this still healthy for you? There's a difference between loving and sacrificing yourself, between supporting and controlling, between walking beside someone and living their life for them. When you carry too much, you don't just exhaust yourself, you also take away other people's chance to grow. After 60, you don't need to be the place where all emotions land. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need to be anything to anyone. Letting go is not cold, it's not uncaring. Letting go is trusting others to walk their own path and allowing yourself to finally feel lighter, without guilt. 3. Blaming yourself for wanting more. There's a belief many older adults carry quietly. I already have enough. I shouldn't want more. At my age, what more could I ask for? But here's the truth. Desire does not have an expiration date. After 60, you still have the right to want a slower life, a quieter space, fewer obligations, a deeper inner world. Wanting more doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're honest. Many people feel exhausted not because they lack something, but because they never allowed themselves to choose again. You don't need to earn a good life anymore. You already deserve it. One of the greatest wastes of time at this stage is blaming yourself for having very human desires. 4. Staying busy to avoid stillness. There's a special kind of busyness after 60, not because there's too much to do, but because stopping feels uncomfortable. When things slow down, questions appear. Who am I without my old roles? How do I want to live the years I have left? What have I been avoiding? Stillness brings clarity, and clarity isn't always comfortable. But filling every moment only makes time pass faster without leaving anything meaningful behind. After 60, you don't need more to do. You need more presence. A morning without rushing, a quiet moment that isn't filled, a thought that's allowed to stay. That's not wasted time. That's where meaning begins. 5. Proving strength through exhaustion. For years, pushing through fatigue was praised. Endurance was considered strength. But after 60, fatigue isn't something to conquer. It's information. Your body has changed. Your energy is different. Pushing through fatigue doesn't make you strong. It makes life feel heavier and shorter. No one remembers you for how completely you wore yourself out. After 60, strength lives in the wisdom to stop. Time is no longer something to pack full. It's something to protect. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to carry what no longer nourishes you. If there's one small thing you try this week, let it be this. Choose one thing you will no longer do. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't need an explanation. Just enough to help you feel lighter at the end of the day. You don't need to live up to the world's expectations anymore. You only need to live in alignment with yourself. And if you stayed until the end of this video, thank you for giving yourself something truly precious.